I just wanna live and let go and just lose control. Just lose control.
Hey guys, welcome back. I kind of feel like look at that, I know. But I kind of feel like I look like a witch. You know, like I'm gonna put a spell on your family or something. Like, I do have to warn you guys. I am, even with medication, going through a manic stage right now. So I'm like 2 or 3 days in. I don't know by now how many days in. But, so I'm a little and I'm really sorry about that. But I like to be open. I'm not in a low moment. I'm in a high moment. So anyway, what I want to talk to you guys about is SheGLAM, because usually you'll see me talk about them slightly and some of my favorites, and then you'll see me talk about them and get ready with me trying new makeup. You see it a lot if you're on my Instagram. You'll see me show a lot, because usually I don't do SheGLAM hauls or Shein hauls. I like to do that more in the summertime because then I can go outside and take pictures and stuff, but I still might keep doing it winter-wise anyway. But, I mean, I have their footwear, I have their winter wear, their clothes, their plus-size clothes, I have their shoes, their boots, their everything. But I want to talk about what they call SheGLAM, which is their makeup. So I want to go through everything that I have right now in my collection from them and tell you guys what's good, what's not so good, do some swatching, show you guys, and then you guys can go from there. I do know that I think that a lot of people have a bad taste in their mouth for Shein. Some people will say that the makeup is dangerous and that, you know, it has all these toxins and things in it. From the things that I have found on here that have the ingredients, they kind of match drugstore, you know, like even Kylie Cosmetics. Weirdly, like they match almost in ingredient wise, like to a T. I've never had a reaction to a single thing I've used of theirs, and I have gotten a ton of it. So I'm just going to say that for my opinion. If you feel like it's child labor, it's really not. Shein is so big now. They're so known, at least in the fashion world and all of that. They don't have to use bad products. They can use better products now. That's why their clothes are better and everything. This is from them. This is a built-in sweater. It's a sweatshirt with a built-in tank. It's so cute. And then I have a black tank top on. So cute, you know? So I just don't have any complaints. I don't know if they have little kids over there making the makeup, but I doubt it. I don't know if they have kids over there making the clothes, but I have searched for it. I have tried to like search and do my research and everything, and I'm coming up with it's pretty much just your opinion because no one can prove anything. Literally. I do know one thing, that almost all of their stuff will say, it will not say made in China, the SheGLAM. It usually says, what does it say? It says made in PRC, which is the public something of China. Right? It's something of China. It's another way. I'm so sorry. I know what it is. It's just brain fog. They have to change that, because they know that people look at made in China and all they see is child labor and toxic ingredients, and they don't want to relate to that. So if they're doing that, then, you know, one, either they're sleazeballs, or two, this is actually a legit thing. I tell you guys over and over again, and I'm sorry to go on a rant before this, but I don't understand why SheGLAM isn't as popular in the beauty world as I feel they should be, because they are so affordable with such great quality. So let me shut up. We can talk about what we think about them, like child laws and ingredient wise, down in the comments. But let's go through the makeup I have, and I'll tell you guys my opinion on it and whether I would say get it or not. Took a whole 4 minutes just to do an intro, and I can't even get my freaking pillows right. You know what? I just think that pillow is scared of being in the spotlight. There's always one. Alright, so let's start off with just getting right to the eyeshadow palettes that I have. Now, I have been shopping SheGLAM for probably now, I want to say, almost 2 years. I've gotten a lot of palettes, a lot have gone, I've passed on a lot, and a lot have stayed. Or some have stayed, I should say. I do find that their quality in their eyeshadows is getting better and better. They have probably the best packaging I've ever seen on this kind of affordable brand, and I've never had a reaction. Now, some shades out of some palettes can be chalky and hard to work with, you know, so you can't have perfection, but they're worth it. Now, these are the two new ones, and these just dropped. Chromosome. These were the only two palettes that came out with them in Time Warp and Velocity. So Time Warp here, I used in a video that you guys would have seen the picture. This is nice packaging. I mean, it's like, it's got a little bit of weight to it. These shades are gorgeous. This was so easy to work with that I fell in love with it. And I mean, you guys fell in love with the look that I created using it. I used it, like, both of these kind of together, but more so just that one for that look. But this is Velocity, and I mostly out of this just used this shade right here for a brow bone highlight that day. But look, that, we're doing something with that. You see on camera how that looks blue? When I'm looking at it with my eyes, it's bright purple. They did something, okay? There's one shade out of each one. It looks blue. That is not blue. That's purple. But just like with this shade here, this is a teal, like almost iridescent red-blue, but it looks like a light green on the camera. It is so weird, but they are so creamy and good to work with, and I love these. If they come out with more or different kinds that are of this quality, I'm here for it, and I'm saying. Next, that's newer, and this is the Glitz List. This just came out along with the highlighter, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but they are like me and mini me's. The one thing I will say, if anything is glittery from Shein, they do not cover it with a kind of gloss. All that glitter comes off. The glitter on the packaging, it comes off. It fucks with you a little bit. So that is one thing that I don't like about their glittery packaging, is that it just gets everywhere. But you open this up, there's no mirror, but look at that. It looks like ColourPop, right? Or Kylie Cosmetics. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw this, was Kylie Cosmetics. And it's the same quality as both. Same performance. I use this today. I use it today on my eyes. Like, it's fantastic. I bet you it's better than Kylie. I bet money on it. Don't listen to me when I'm manic. I don't got no money to bet. Next one that I have is a palette that is relatively new as well, and this is the Stay Juicy Los Angeles one. This, they don't have mirrors in their palettes, which can bring down the cost of a palette so much. And so many people have their own mirrors. It's not that big of a deal unless you're traveling. But this, look at this. You guys know this is my dream come true. I've made looks with this. You guys loved them. It came out perfect. There was nothing wrong with it. Not a damn thing. I had everything I needed in this one palette. They do have different versions, different color storied ones in this line. You just click it and then it shows you the options. But so affordable. And then lastly, these two that I have. All the other ones I have eventually passed on. These palettes are the ones that I'm like, that they're so good that I refuse, just for my own personal self, to get rid of. These are from the same collection, but there's two different versions. The first one here, this I laughed about when I bought it, but because I was like, what? It's called SheGLAM, the Cactus Cool palette. And it's got cactuses on it. I laughed. I did. And you open it up, look at that. If you like green, let me tell you, these are the best greens ever. I also made a look with this that people went nuts over. I love this. I love this. And no, I'm not an everyday green shadow wearer, but when I am, because I do get that way sometimes, this is, I know I can trust it. So I was like, you're not going anywhere. And then I ended up getting the Violet Vision, which you guys know I was on the hunt for a good purple palette. I found it. Found her. This It's amazing. They come with glitter. They have all sorts of different formulas. The only thing that sucks is they don't tell you that. They don't tell you which ones are which formula. So you have to be prepared. Swatch them, play with them a little bit before you go right in for it. That's the only thing I would say. Next, I do have their foundation, which is something that I use all the time. This is the Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. I'm wearing it today. It's exactly what it says. The packaging, it comes in a velvet pouch, like Dior. Beautiful packaging, comes with a pump. I have 2 of these and I'll buy them as I need them. My shade right now is in Shell, if that helps anybody, but yeah, perfection. Has never broken me out. So beautiful. Oh, I love it, and I will always have it. I also dirtily, I don't know how this got dirty. I do not use this as much, but this is the SheGLAM Translucent Powder. You can get this, it's their Baked Glow Setting Powder, so it kind of gives you this little bit of glow. I don't use it that much because it's not a little bit of a glow, it's like in your face. You have to be very careful with this, and it is a little bit chalky. So I do grab, because I need to do a declutter. I have way too many powders right now, face powders. So this kind of gets lost in the shuffle, to be honest. So I haven't worked with this buddy too much, but I'm like this. I'm on the fence about it. Now these 2 products are from the same kind of family, I want to say. One's a blush and one's a highlighter, right? Yeah, one's the Metallic Glow Highlighter in Solo. I use this a lot. If you guys look, a lot of my videos down in my description box where I list everything that I've worn in the video, this will be on there a lot. I love it so much. I use it all the time. There's actually like a dip in it. It's so good. It's perfect. It's perfect, especially for people for texture and, you know, aging, or just the people that like you want people to see it, the highlight, but you don't want to like it to hit them and blind them. So it's good, but it's not like crazy highlighty. And then this one is the blush. I don't use this one that much. It's more of a satin glow blush, metallic glow. And I don't like the shade that I got. So I love blush, you guys know that. So I will not get rid of this. It's just not something that I use as often. I do want to buy more in different shades because it's not the formulation that like threw me off. It was the color. And then we have this, which has been a huge love of mine. It's been a lot of favorites. It's in a lot of the description boxes. This is the SheGLAM Birthday Suit. I did have someone say something about how it got yanked off of the site because of an ingredient problem. So I have the first one, and I used the crap out of it, and I haven't used it since. I am going to repurchase because I did notice that if you get on the site, there are now 2 versions of this, and they're in different packaging. So I think they reformulated, and if they did that, they did that for a reason. Just like ShopMissA, they do it for a reason. So I'm not going to use this one anymore, but it's amazing. It never did anything bad to me. I loved it. I recommended it to you guys. But I am going to buy the new one and probably the other one too, and then just toss this one. Because I need to look more into it and see, but I can never find things that people find out about. Like, I need some, like, legit proof type of things. Like, official people type of things, not Wikipedia. The next thing, this is the Press Refresh Setting Spray. It smells like a coconut paradise. I did get the ingredients off the website. It did not have any coconut water or anything like that, so I didn't have to worry about it. It's fake coconut. Ooh. Thank goodness. I know a lot of people hate that, the fake coconut stuff. I love it because I'm allergic to coconut, but I love the smell of coconut. Like, I love it, but I can't be spraying shit that I'm allergic to on my face. If you can see, I've used a ton of this. You actually sit it on the sprayer. It's really cool. And then you press it, and it's such a... This is the best setting spray I have in my collection right now when it comes to dispersing the products. And it smells so damn good. I use this today. It works very good. I highly recommend it. That's going to be something I end up repurchasing. Okay, now let's go back to more blush and highlight and get that out of the way. The Glitz List, I actually like it. This is what I'm wearing today as a highlighter. I don't like the packaging, but it's a cute little snowflake. It's a beautiful shade, and it's beautiful on the skin. A little glittery, but the glitter kind of falls off, and then it leaves you with a nice shimmer. So Not bad at all. It really just depends on if you want to deal with that packaging or not, which I don't mind. I'll like take a wipe and get it off my hands when I'm done messing with it, but it's a little annoying. It's a little annoying. And this is something new that I just got that I'm using now. Anytime this week that you see a video from me, I am using that I'm wearing makeup. I've used this palette. This is the Sweet Cheeks Blush Trio that they just came out with. Look, it's so cute. Isn't it so cute? I'm just so happy about it. Look at those shades. They're so pretty and they're so pigmented and they are so blendable. They stay on the skin so long too. Like, they do not move. I love these so much. So much. I wish that they had more. I'm going to actually get on the site. I'm not positive if they had different colored versions or not. Because if they do, my husband's going to be so mad. Now we're going to talk about some lips. I think this is going to be like the last. These are really, really good kind of items. And then we'll move into the more on the fence type of products. But these are the SheGLAM lipsticks. You can tell they come in this packaging. There are multiple kinds, like formulas and stuff, but they come in the same packaging. This is heavy, magnetic, and it's got a embossment at the top, and it comes in velvet pouches too. They're so beautiful. They're like diamond shaped. I'm at loss for words. I've told you guys about these so much. So much. You get such a deal for the price. The formula is gorgeous on these. So they are something that I would highly, highly recommend. Like, you do not want to miss out on that because that's the same quality as, like, I want to say Tom Ford. Tom Ford is a little bit cheaper feeling than these. Isn't that nuts? Okay, now let's talk concealer. I grabbed this, which was their, what did they call this? The 12-hour full coverage concealer. I can't tell you whether this is good or not because it's not my color. I thought it would be, but it's way too dark. Like, it's orange on me. So I actually do need to pass this along. I just keep it to try to remind myself that when I do buy more makeup, which I didn't this last time, that I'll get a lighter shade so I can actually try this out. So I don't know. If any of you do, let us know in the comments. But this one, the SheGLAM Versatile Flawless Concealer. This one I got in the right shade, and it's a pass for me. Just because it's not bad, but it's also not good as other ones that I have in my collection. So I don't need it hanging around. So the Versatile Flawless Concealer, I would say if you don't have a lot to cover up. You know, if you're in your like early 20s, you're a teenager, you know, or you just have genetically great skin and not much to deal with when it comes to concealing, this would probably work beautifully on you. But if you have any kind of serious flaw you're trying to cover, don't bet on that. The next thing, beauty sponges from them. I got them in, it looks like this tube, and there's 4 of them in a nude color, and that's what I got. Like, it got me. The nude colors got me. These are okay, but you get what you pay for, I guess you could say. There's a kind that gets really big, and it's a little bit hard. Like you're smacking the crap out of yourself. It works. It does what it's supposed to, but it's not better than the Paw Paw sponge, so I'm like, eh, meh. Oh shit, we have so much, I forgot so much stuff that we need to talk about. These 2 mascaras. This one here, the SheGLAM, it's waterproof. It comes down, it reminds me of the No. 7 mascara, but it comes down and has like glitter that is actually covered with gloss, so it doesn't go everywhere. This is okay without false lashes. With false lashes, it's horrible because it's not as dark as false lashes. And it does have quite a puffy little thing going on there. It's kind of puffy. So, it's nice, but it's not that nice. And then this went viral on TikTok. And that's why I actually have this, is because it went viral on TikTok. This is an amazing mascara. Amazing. You get one side that is kind of like the exact hourglass shape of the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which is a very good mascara. And then the other side is like a spike curved type, oh, you guys can't, spike curved type of wand. These are great together. Together, you will have like the Thrive Cosmetics length of your eyelashes. The only thing is that this isn't a tubing mascara. So trying to get this off, and I'm talking using oil, stuff that breaks up, like waterproof stuff, all the good stuff, warm water, hot water, all of it, a cream cleanser. trying everything, and you will still have a little bit of this on. You will have it on for weeks. This is the hardest mascara I've ever used or tried to get off. That's the only thing I have to say about it. Alright, and for eyebrows, I have 2 of their different kinds of things. I have their, what do they call it? The slim brow, the skinny brow pencil. Just a normal skinny brow pencil. I really like this. I love any skinny brow pencil, so that would be a go for me. But this one has turned into such a love. This is the SheGLAM. I believe they call it the 4-in-1 or 2-in-1. But it comes with an actual skinny brow on one side. And on the other side, you get a felt pen. I'm trying to like make it so you guys can see it a little bit here. I forgot I'm doing swatches. It's got like a freaking felt tip that you can flick up and make real looking eyebrow hairs with. And this is the one I would tell you to get, because this one has the skinny brow in it. So I would definitely go for this. And it's fun. Just practice with it. Now I also, out of that chromosome kind of line, I also got 2 of their eyeliners. These are the coolest freaking eyeliners you will ever see. I will do swatches for you guys, but they have like a, almost what I want to say looks metallic, like a metal machine type of look to them, with a soft matte feel. And then they have smudge sticks at the end that you can use to smudge these out, but they're almost like a dual chrome gel liner, and they are the coolest things I've ever seen. I love them. I've used one. Which one was it? Which one did I use? This one here in Subliminal, which I love that they're starting to put names on their stuff now in Subliminal, and it literally was like green if I looked one way and yellow if I looked another. It was just so freaking cool. So these I would definitely recommend. And then lastly here, lastly, we have, I got this as a set, and you can, it's like a little mini liquid lipstick set of 3, and I like these. I'm wearing it right now. It tries to dry down, and it can be a little drying, but I usually use a pretty moisturizing lip liner underneath of liquid lipsticks, so they don't bother me that much. Today I am using Macaroon. These are really good. They have a ton of different versions of these, and I highly recommend any of them. Alright, so that is everything that I have from SheGLAM off of Shein.com. I buy all of this with my own money. I just want to let you guys know that first off. Or lastly, now that we're here, I forgot a whole bunch of stuff to say because I went off on my rant. I'm sorry, I'm manic, but I purchased these with my own money. The links are just to shorten the link that I find that I can get off the site from Magic Links, but Magic Links and Shein are not collaborating anymore. They used to, so I do not even make a commission off those links. They're just there to be short for you and for me, because if my, what do they call it, description box gets too long, it cuts me off and doesn't let me type anymore. So I just wanted to say that. These are self-bought. This is not sponsored. None of that. It's not even affiliated at this point. Just want to share with you guys this makeup from them, because I don't understand why they're not like so blown up, because they're just amazing. I personally really love them. So you guys can leave your comments, questions, anything down below, and I of course will link everything that I talked about and showed down below in the description box for you, especially everything that I'm wearing, which I think most all of it is from Shein. I don't know how that all came together, but I like it. But that will all be down below in the description box for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see this with another like affordable type brand, let me know. Let me know the brand, and I'll get collecting things. But I love affordable brands. This is a brand that's probably 10 steps up of ShopMissA quality, but only a few dollars up in price. So I like that, and I just want to share it with the world. So thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I of course, like a bad cold, will see you in the next one. Or again always. Ha ha ha, that wishy vibe. I'm not gonna earn subscribers like this. I need to calm down. But I love you guys.